following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Right. You wake up, Vince. You put on your uniform.
Tonight's episode, The Naked Ben.
You spray on that last shower in a can that you have.
Tasty.
You scrape off the foam. You're relatively clean. You make sure you're properly groomed. Then you... Stop! Children, what's that sound? Everyone look what's going down. And you're like, oh shit, the hot new exchange officer's gonna be there. And you do an extra clean. Make sure your personal grooming is on fleek. And you head out the door. You pick up your scream sheet, and you and Brendan read them.
I gotta get it out of the way because I think the rest of the night's just gonna be fucking combat, yo.
Who's starting?
I gotta go get my sunglasses because it's cyberpunk and I'm not wearing them. And neither are you. So that's automatic, 10 points off your IP. Oop, never mind.
No.
Okay, I'll start. I'll start at the top. Oh, okay, I'll start there. Biotechnica, the company rebuilding the world, they are the one company who is good and they love the world and are rebuilding it by rebuilding lost species and making them better. They are the company that rebuilds species and makes them better for you and the world. And nothing else. That's the company rebuilding the animals, rebuilding the world for you. Biotechnica, animals, world, you. It's that simple. Biotechnica is love, it is love.
Hey, I don't get to read the Mr. Fister one now. Night City deemed worthy of police.
Someone's read it here.
I did. But he started with an ad.
Minus 10?
Oh. International cities have recently been engaged in an old tradition of international fellowship and brotherhood, the exchange program. This time with police. Up until recently, Night City was not a part of the program, being cited by Pierre Mercade, Paris chief of police, as having no law or order to learn from, marking Night City as being excluded yet again from the international scene, a noticeable trend towards Noosa President Elizabeth Cress's political pressure to try and force free independent states and cities into the Noose folds.
Is that the end of that one?
No, there's still two more.
Okay, carry on.
However, this changed with the announcement by the Tokyo Police Force's chief Shogun Kenshiro Takanama that Night City offers a unique opportunity to study the methodologies of policing under extreme circumstances and consider how to adapt policy for unusual exigencies. Shocking the international community by volunteering their own police officer of the year, Urei, into the exchange program with the embattled city-state. Noosa President Elizabeth Cress had this to say. It is clear the Tokyo Police Force is not intentionally complicit in the renegade city's continued drain on international finance, but such provocations against the Noosa and its interests carry consequences. Nonetheless, the Noosa sends its best wishes to the officer and will pray they do not meet their end in the notoriously lawless and violent renegade city.
Can you read the second article as well, Mr. Readerhead? Unless you really want that minus 10.
No, it's okay. Mr. Fister recall stopped. People of all ages have been enjoying the Mr. Fister, the portable fisting appliance for hands-free solo fisting, for the last 3 months. However, following a spate of mysterious anal traumas suffered by some users, a product recall was issued by manufacturer Upbutt. Over the weekend, however, that recall was cancelled. According to insiders, the reason behind the sudden withdrawal abortion is that if Mr. Fister was withdrawn from the market, it would leave a big empty hole in Upbutt's profit margins, so they had to push it back into stores. Meanwhile, users still complain about anal trauma, but according to the World Health Organization Management Enterprise, there is no proven link between the sudden uptake in anal trauma and the use of Mr. Fister, a completely safe and fully tested self-pleasure device. Despite these reassurances, United Kingdom schools have paused plans to introduce Mr. Fister to the primary school curriculum.
Oh! I mean, I know at the start it's people of all ages, but no!
And Brendan can read the commercial at the top if there is one too.
On the second page, it's the Night City Ravens Speed Brawl Season 2 2041. Get season tickets now.
Ken, first article, please.
Yeah, I was hoping to read that one and then put you back onto the article. Entertainment industry goes rogue. Illegal brain dance circulating on black market. The entertainment industry has always been on the cutting edge of new technologies, but reports have surfaced of a new illegal form of brain dance that has taken the industry by storm. Dubbed the rogue brain dance, or RBD, this new form of BD is said to be highly addictive and dangerous, with a number of users already hospitalized due to its effects. Industry insiders say that the rogue BD was created by a group of underground producers who have been able to evade the authorities by selling their product at illegal night markets. Despite the risks, demand for the Rogue BD has skyrocketed, with users willing to pay top dollar for the intense experiences it provides. However, authorities are warning the public to stay away from the Rogue BD, as its untested technology could have serious long-term effects on the brain. We don't know what kind of damage this could do to a person's neural pathways, says Dr. Sarah Cho of Night City General Hospital. Our risks are simply too great. Despite the warnings, the entertainment industry is already feeling the impact of the Rogue BD's popularity. Major studios are reportedly losing market share as more and more users turn to the black market for their entertainment fix. It remains to be seen how the industry will respond to this new threat, but one thing is clear: the Rogue BD has shaken the foundations of the entertainment industry to its core.
You don't have to read it.
I mean, it's fine. I can read it. Hey Fister. The latest craze in orifice pleasure is here. The hands-free way to please yourself sexually in the most depraved manners possible. We put that in the ad. So long as it's fisting. Mr. Fister has 3-speed settings programmed in and can be configured by the downloadable app. Fist your anus, your vagina, or your penis hole if you want. You can fist anything you want to once you buy one. Even use one on your lover. I'll never want a normal fisting ever again. Mr. Fister.
You head out the door. You lock it, not in a very serious way. And you head out into the street. It's dark. You are ending it early, remember? You head out into the darkness, your police uniform marking you for everyone who passes as a great big target filled with pleasing cum. Can you roll perception?
We'll find out.
It's big.
Yeah. I was so excited when I was playing that game and I walked past and I saw a vending machine and I was like, wait, big?
Is that a big?
Is that a big vending machine? I went back. It's big. Oh,
I think I did. I think I had that
Burrito
happen too.
Oh. I was just, and ever since then I've hated those and will purge them from my inventory. It's like, no, you disappointed me. You're not a big. If I was playing on PC, I could probably just mod it to be big!
It'd actually be big.
Yeah.
And then just add an item in that it vends that's just the big. Plus 50,000 health for 1 minute and then negative 75,000 health. Increase ranged damage by none. Twerking bonus.
It was 17.
Not enough. Okay, so you, no, it's pointing. You head on into work. And you're also woken up at the same time as the police band radio's cracking.
Good morning, everyone in the NCPD in Watson. It's the morning Brady briefing with Lena. Wow, today we've got fabulous guests for you. We've got Jolex Owens again, and the topic today is why it's so important to remember to pay your munitions fee on time and not drain the department's resources. It's a very long topic, but this one should not get mean Captain Shouty Superman, so he doesn't get that vein in his neck again and eats half a bottle of Tums while yelling at poor innocent Linus who's done nothing wrong, like the big poo head that he is.
That's right, Lena.
Well, today, so how about that? I mean, like, I would have thought that would be okay for you to just sort of like be a little bit late with your munitions payments, like if you were behind or something, because you're a police officer, you know, you're good for it.
Well, Lena, here's the thing about it. It's not really about the payments so much. See, they need to make the payments, so in order for you to never be able to build your way out of your life, that's why it forces you into corruption. They want you corrupt. They want you taking money in the corporate masses. You gotta pay. If you pay the bills on time, then they know they're not squeezing you hard enough on all of the penalties they apply to you. You'll notice those starting going up. If you don't have those, then that's not gonna happen. Meanwhile, if you're a little bit behind, then they know you're being squeezed just the right amount. That's when the corporates come in. You get these agents everywhere that's like, just have a little bit of money, goes the other way, then they've got you. Then it's a little bit more money. Pretty soon you're taking private contracts, you're a law enforcement agent for the corporations only, and you're going out there doing hits for the corporations and kidnapping people, throwing them in the paddy wagons. They're not even criminals, you don't even know anymore. The only crime they ever did was not being part of the corporate massive.
Wow, I actually never even thought about those.
No one ever does.
Well, I think that's, judging from the hammering on the door, that's all the time we have for that particular topic. Remember, everyone, today's super secret ammunition shipment. You need to get to, those of you who need to make sure that you check in every 10 minutes so that we can coordinate everything properly. And we'll see you at the precinct. Coming, Captain!
You arrive. You wake up. You get out the car. There's a British woman with her arms folded staring at you.
Ma'am?
Don't have a home to go to now?
Early start. Thought I'd just sleep here.
Should go back to work. Don't forget to pick up some ammunition for the shipment defense.
That's a good idea. I think I've only got 4 left. I'll go do this. Quick second to remember how high there it is. Heavy pistol ammo.
So you've only got 4 rounds left?
2 rounds. Oh, well, so I'll have 8 because there'll be 6 in the gun.
Right.
Or 8 in the gun. I might
So you've got
have
10 total. Okay.
Yeah. I will buy, assuming it's available. What was the other day? Say 20?
Oh, sure. Is that so? That's 2 lots of 10.
Yes.
Right. That's about 10 eddies, isn't it?
I think it'll be 20.
Because it's like $1 a bullet for basic ammo.
Where's the...
What's my rep supposed to be?
Nothing? Okay. This is the -3.
Yeah, digital 3. It's very heavy. I just want heavy. Here we go.
So I've got to go into Barrow's thing and also buy the ammo. I forgot that I need to do that at the same time. Ammo. What are you? Medium pistol?
Heavy pistol. Basic heavy pistol. There we go. It's 10 for 10. So
That's what I just said.
I will spend 20 of my
Okay.
100 eddies.
Basic heavy pistol.
Giving me 22 shells.
No, you don't have a shotgun. You can't have
Sorry.
shells.
22
Rounds.
bullets. Rounds for my clippazine.
Oh, Clippazine. 5 points off.
And I will stretch and make my way to, I'm going to assume, the briefing room.
As you're heading upstairs to the briefing room, you meet your partner outside the door. He looks pretty sharp.
Good night, kid.
Yeah, I didn't get much sleep, but it was good.
Don't look like you almost died, so I'm sure it's fine. Ready for the
Just
shift?
late to bed, early to rise. That's all.
We can't be late this time, right?
No, we came super early. It's still dark outside.
Open the door.
One person is in there. It's Minerva. She turns around. Well, it looks like you're finally taking a good example from a real police officer's morality and ethics. Early to briefing, that's the way to do it, I've always said.
I'm just gonna look from her to my partner. I'm gonna go get some food.
You do that. I'll wait here. Get me a donut while you're at it, if that's okay.
I'm gonna go to the break room.
Okay.
I'm gonna avoid Minerva, and I'm gonna get some kibble.
Hang on, I have to see what's available from the break room vendor.
Okay.
How do I do that? I've not had to vend it. Here we go. Random. That's not possible in a precinct. Let me try that again.
Was that synth coke or something?
Okay. The vendor here currently only stocks floral arrangements. But you do remember passing two panda guys with a cart outside that looked like it sold food?
Let me go back outside.
Okay.
Floral arrangements.
It's a randomized thing. I'm sorry.
They're still figuring out what vending machine to put in the break room, I guess. Set the wrong one. I will go out and get some panda noodles.
Not what they said.
Oh.
You walk up, tall one, and say,
Morning.
Welcome to my beer and bamboo cart, brother!
Beer and bamboo.
How much fried rice would you like to honor your family with? Yeah!
Enough for two?
20 euro. And since that's within your kibble lifestyle arrangement, we'll say you don't pay that. You just hand it over. You add money with it.
Would you like some beer with that, honorable brother? Yeah!
On duty, I'm afraid.
Understandable, but know this! When you feel the need for delicious fried rice and beer, there is only one cart near the precinct that can survive it! That your stomach will cry out at the end of your shift, and you have earned yourself a delicious frosty beverage and the fried rice of your choice, and you know where you're coming! Yeah!
I think I do now, sir. Well, thanks.
Yoma!
Yeah, I know, they're French.
I go back to the briefing room with the fried rice.
I'm so glad it was you that got it.
That was lovely. I'm gonna eat him forever and always. If he's not around, I'll starve. Back to the briefing room.
That's a good idea. Food will keep your mind sharp. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, you know. And while you've been doing that, you've been stuck with her, so let's do that. Nice to see that you've put some real attention into your appearance. Most of the officers around here just get by on their natural good looks. Hardly very accommodating of the public, I think.
Well, you know, one has to put in the effort. If we're not looking like we're putting in the effort, why should people believe that we are doing our job?
That's what I've always said.
Good to know.
Besides which, it says in the Police Conduct Manual, Chapter 14, Paragraph 4, that we're supposed to present the most positive image possible to the public wherever possible.
That is true. You seem to know your manual quite well.
At the Academy, I was told that we would need to know these things, so I memorized it.
Was she at the academy when I was there, or did I ever see her? Funny, I just got out of the academy and I didn't see you there. Which academy were you at?
Lingwoods?
Which was not where I was at.
No, that would in fact be the most prestigious policing academy in California.
Oh, I was at the most... No. Ah, that would explain it. Oh, so you didn't even go to Night City Academy.
Mother said that if I was really interested in policing, I should go to a decent academy.
You do realize there'll be slight differences between the American law system and the Night City law system, correct?
Absolutely. I already read the conversion primer and read Night City: A History.
Well, that's very prudent of you.
Of course it is.
Well, I'm sure you'll be serving Night City well then. You seem to really be boning up on your lessons.
Yes, learning was most important. Of course, putting it into practical application is what I'm really interested in doing now.
So how many arrests have you had so far?
None. The captain won't let me go out on the street. He said something about not wanting to risk a 16-year-old.
Oh, you're only 16?
Yes. You see what that has to do with it. I passed all the same tests you did.
There's probably... are there any... You would know this, looking... Are there any laws about a 16-year-old not going out on the beat?
None whatsoever. I pointed this out to the captain. He just got a vein on his forehead and started shouting.
Then I don't...
Then I compiled a 3,000-word report on why he was wrong and gave it to him.
So
He got very quiet.
So what have you been doing while you're here if you haven't been on patrol like the rest of us?
I've been helping out around the precinct and suggesting changes for improvements all over the place. Some of the older, less qualified officers seem very grumpy at that.
Less qualified?
Mm-hmm.
By being veterans, aren't they immediately more qualified?
Only when it comes to the practical matters. As far as organization goes, they're clearly less qualified.
They have the experience.
I have a degree in business organization.
Yeah, but that's not actually doing the work, that's just reading about it.
And I have set up and organized 2 organizations.
What type of organizations?
Corporate infrastructure and private military contracting.
Wait, so they actually let a... God, you might have even been younger at the time. 16-year-old actually do that?
Actually, I was 14 at the time. Mother said, I didn't really want to do it, but Mother said that I should get out there and get some real experience, or I was no daughter of hers.
I see. Should I know your mother?
I don't know. I don't really think anyone should know other people, especially not if you grew up in Night City.
No, but you make it sound like she's somebody who would be very important and wealthy, so...
Well, she's important to me. She's my mother.
Well, that's sweet.
And I want to
good.
please her.
It's good to have your parents. I
Oh, your partner's
don't
arrived.
have that luxury.
Very good idea! Bump to the bump to the bum.
Got your donut in rice form.
Everyone else starts filing in.
Did you actually make the rice into like a donut shape?
No, just give you a tray of rice.
Oh, thanks. I guess this will do. It's probably better for me anyway.
Interesting characters outside.
Well, yeah, that's Night City for you.
You see the panda cart, you should
Oh,
stop by.
I passed it by on the way in and out lately. I don't know. Something about people who want to become animals just... I don't know.
I understand.
Then Barrows are like, well, they are French.
Strong walks up to the front of the room. Well, those of you who volunteered for the extra money to guard an ammo shipment, time for the briefing. Any questions? Yes, Minerva. Shouldn't you conduct the briefing before we ask any questions? That would save the most amount of time from redundant additional question asking. What if one of these officers was to ask a question that you were about to answer in the regular briefing? My, what a good idea. You get the map shown up on the thing. The shipment is moving along this route. This is route Alpha. Dummy shipments are moving across Beta and Kappa, here and here. Memorize these routes now. Write them down if you need to.
Ah, yes, of course. At once, madam. With alacrity.
Yes, well. In order to not arouse suspicion from any local groups, we will of course not be massing a large number of officers around the real route. Therefore, you will all break up into twos and go out on faux beats, all of which will these are being now displayed on the screen, all of which will coincidentally lead you to intersect
at the key point we believe an assault may happen. An inescapable juncture that, unfortunately, we can't avoid. This area here, 2 intersections in this block, are particularly vulnerable for attack. They're narrow because of construction work and could be easily blocked off, trapping the truck in between. Unfortunately, as you can see, it is the same every other way out from that bridge. So this, being the shortest one, is the one we picked. And by we, I mean Central. We can't alter this.
Well, wouldn't that also be the most obvious one to be the...
Unfortunately, also because of auto construction going on here, the area is noisy. Perfect cover. That's why we think if anything is going to happen, it will happen there. So stay alert on your routes. Contact the call center every 10 minutes. Straker and Barrows, you are going on the most flung route, so you will be the last to the party. If you arrive at the meeting point and you don't see everyone else already here, there's a problem with the people who are missing.
Copy
Of
that.
course, man.
And then she'll go over the deployment plan for whoever is going to be everywhere. And you guys being the last ones there, you're going to be sort of like a flanking unit, which can like maybe sneak around behind the bad guys and take them out. Now we've all been allotted an additional ammunition ration for this of 30 basic rounds. Add these to your thing right now. Now we're going to have to make a move out now. Are there any questions now? Will I noticed that I'm not on the map. Of course you're not, Minerva, you're 16. But I've passed all the yes, I read your report. You did? Yes, I did. I have little else to do but read reports, Minerva. It is nonetheless the decision of the captain that you must remain here. Minerva gets a pouty look on her face.
Ma'am, couldn't she still coordinate over the radio or something?
Absolutely. I'm sure I could do a better job than that airhead you've got in the comms office. The captain's instructions are that you are to remain here. We need at least one armed officer who isn't engaged in another task in the precinct. That makes total sense. That does. And after all, I did score higher on my police exams than pretty much everyone else here. Everyone else does this thing where they go like...
I could just feel the tone in the room for that second.
Right. Yes, Barrows.
What grade of supply are we talking about here? Obviously, regular ammunition could go off if it cooks, but anything more explosive?
I suppose you have a right to know. This is a heavy weapons unit supply.
Right. Highly volatile.
There is heavy munitions, specialized munitions, grenades, rockets, and some mini-nukes.
Oh, God.
We do not want this falling into enemy hands.
Or cooking off should they fail to take it.
The truck is quite armored, but it is a consideration.
Many nukes going off isn't going to think much of that armor, I can tell you that much.
And I take it no max tech support.
Ureg, you're with Percival on this one? Would it not be better for... begging pardon, honorable officer. Would it not be better for two people to be adjoined who are not both new to the city and know it least? We're not breaking up a partnership at this late point. Just follow your map and you'll be alright. Of course, most honorable briefing officer. Any other questions? Dismissed. Dismissed?
Yeah, get up and go.
Let the heavy weapons team, boys. Everyone
Assuming
file
that-
out first.
Yeah, I'm assuming we're like literally going straight away.
Get your stuff.
Yes, go get my armor from the.
Recollect our armor, which was being
getting
repaired.
Oh, hello.
Morning.
Morning.
Forensics or tech services?
Tech services.
Daniel. Yes.
Collecting our armor.
Oh, right. Yeah, here you go. And you?
Thank you.
How did he do? Do we roll for it now?
No, he did it. They're done. They're fully SP.
How do I? Oh, I do it here. That's right.
Plus it. And
On the
it's in
combat section.
one. Yeah. And it can't let you go over because, like, it literally won't plus over the.
That's a good feature.
Yeah. Well, especially if you're like, if you go, wait, how much did it have? You can just go.
My thanks, Daniel.
Yeah, thanks, kid.
Yeah, sure. Get back out into the thing, and there's a new addition to the motor pool
Oh,
that wasn't there when you woke up.
real new. What is it?
Yes, it is a blue and chrome Bugatti Veyron.
Different to the other one?
No, it's the same car.
Oh, it's the same car.
It just wasn't there when you. It wasn't there when you woke up and left the thing.
Right.
Sure, it's early in the morning for this to show up.
Means it's... There was a window when I went to get rice, so it could be someone who's on the.
Go
morning
slow down as
assignment.
you pass it. You hear the doors go. As they lock.
I'll quickly throw a glance to check the stairwell up to out of the motor pool and see if anyone's walking up.
The door's closed.
Wait, but if they just arrived, we know it's nobody who isn't briefing.
Unless it just locked because we got close. Right, let's get out there.
Yeah.
Can't afford to piss around today.